Golden Shoes racing up towards the home turn, and Sharpsburg has been well supported, leads from Cosmic Cameo, then Zippy Hippie, Texan Lad, Sammy Jane, I'm Rockin', and Cab Fair is looking to angle deeper out for clearer running around the home turn, and Cosmic Cameo lays it down to Sharpsburg, and Cosmic Cameo races to the lead. Then came Texan Lad, Cab Fair, Golden Shoes right down the outside, getting past Worldly Impact. It's Cosmic Cameo in front. They're coming from everywhere, but Cosmic Cameo a length in front of Cab Fair. Veniloquio late with I'm Rockin', but Cosmic Cameo staves them all off. Cosmic Cameo from either Veniloquio, I'm Rockin', or Cab Fair the other.
Good morning all, and welcome to our November edition of our online newsletter. As usual, we will be discussing horses to follow. We'll touch on how the babies are going, and of course relay any important messages such as our upcoming open day on the 27th of November. So, horses to follow. I hope you followed Cosmic Cameo last month. He did win at Warwick Farm. You could have got as much as 14-1 on him that day. So hopefully we can find another future winner for you today. Now, the two horses I would follow, one would be Seeking Asylum. Seeking Asylum, as we know, won 4 from 5 for first preparation. She was sound, healthy, fit, and obviously racing in very good spirit. She had a break, came back, ran a cracking race first up, finishing second at Randwick. But after that, she plateaued out. Now, no one could find the problem. Thankfully, we've got a very persistent trainer. And he kept looking because he felt that she wasn't up to par, given her ability. And it just so happens the chiropractor found a little bit of muscle tightness around the back. Now, while it sounds like a little issue, and it is a little issue, it does make it hard for these horses to negotiate turns and obviously to stretch out when they're asked. And she's a horse that comes home hard, and she really needs, like all horses, to be moving free and readily. So that was sorted out. She was sent out to the paddock for a break. She's come back, ran a nice third in her trial, and she's just looking very bright, very well, looking like the old Seeking Asylum to me. So she's one I would definitely be following. The second would be what you know as the Sebring Miss Sexy filly. As you recall, we ran a cost price promotion where we passed on shares at absolutely cost to our owners only, both current and past. And she ended up being a pretty smart horse. She showed a lot of ability during her preparation, but by the time she got to a trial, she was trained off. She wanted the paddock. She had enough. But of course, the trial is vital to their education. So she took the trip away from home to Randwick, trialled, finished second. They gapped the field first and second. It was very impressive given that she didn't want to be there, that she was just going through the motions, just doing a bit of learning. At the end of the day, we would have been happy if she jumped the gates well, showed a bit of early toe for a couple 100 metres, and that was that. But it's very impressive when a horse puts in and can trial a race so well when they're basically coming to the end of their tether. So it just shows how much ability, how much fight she's got. She went out for a spell for about 3 weeks. She's come back now with the aim of heading to the $500,000 Inglis nursery for Inglis graduates. So a good story, could turn out to be better. And hopefully those loyal owners that jumped on board and took advantage of this cost price situation, hopefully they come up trumps, because it's going to be a very good story to tell for both us and for those owners who jumped in at next to nothing for this filly. So look, we will play those two trials for you, being Seeking Asylum's trial this preparation and the Sebring Express trial last preparation prior to going out for a spell.
Winetail's slow to move and also out the back in Sensitor. God's in Him showing speed with Cinema Paradiso, Girl Sunday, and going forward Seeking Asylum. So Seeking Asylum takes the lead from God's in Him, and Redoubtable Heart is up to third. Cinema Paradiso fourth, Ocean Spray 50 inside, Girl Sunday back to sixth. And then Stitzel's Goddess 2 lengths away in Sensitor with Winetail. Seeking Asylum slip clear here. 450 left to run. It's dash 4 in front at the corner. Redoutable Heart second, God's in Him third, and then Cinema Paradiso, Ocean Spray, Schnitzel's Goddess, Girl Sunday the widest in the gold jacket, Winetail's Insensita. Seeking Asylum's really come back to them now at the 200. God's in Him going through on the inside has taken the lead. Running on into third spot is Redoutable Heart and then Girl Sunday, but God's in Him's dash clear close home. God's in Him's won it by 2. Redoutable Heart will get up for second from Seeking Asylum. Then Girl Sunday, Ocean Spray. The next one to clock in, Cinema Paradiso, Schnitzel's Goddess, Winetail's and Insensita.
Now they settle. Off this time, Officium a little bit slow. Showing good speed was Lights in the centre. And it's out to the early lead from Sebring Express. Up handy the outside National Flag, then Complicit. Oscar Award a bit wider out with Golden Spear between runners. Further back behind those then as they wheel up to the turn was Showy Joey. And last of all, Officium into the straight. And Lights the pilot here, came to the 300 metres, a narrow leader. Sebring Express along the inside, making it work. And behind those was National Flag, down to the 100. Lights still in front. Sebring Express trying to get on terms, but Lights is going well. Good trial performance by Lights, it drew away late. Lights a good win by 2.5 lengths, beat Sebring Express. Third across was National Flag. Then came Golden Spear. Behind those runners when they pull up Showy Joey, Oscar Award, then Complicit and Officium last.
So there you have it. Seeking Asylum, Sebring Express. Follow those two. They're very nice horses. Now, we usually, again, touch on how our babies are going. So you all would have seen, or heard of the yearlings or now 2-year-olds that we purchased and have been in a work, etc. All are going very well. The All Too Hard Purple Blood filly looks like she could be exceptional if she continues to go that way. We know anything can happen, but she's just really going the right way about things. Of course, the Testarossa colt, going to be a very nice 3-year-old. He's just looking like a painting. Every time you see him, he's just glowing. He's a king of the paddock where he is. Just had a month of pre-training recently and went about it all very well. Of course, you heard about Sebring Express and what she's doing. The Stratum No Comment filly is currently out of action and in the paddock. The one that stood out for me, though, out of the bunch this time in, was most definitely the Sebring I Love Rubies colt. For those that haven't looked at him on the website, a bit of background. He's basically out of a mare that had 7 races. She hurt herself on the track, unfortunately. She won 3 from 7. She was a very talented individual, apparently, and had a bright future. However, if she had too bright a future, we probably wouldn't have been able to buy this colt to begin with. So, but she was definitely a talented mare by Rubiton. Everyone knows how good Rubiton is as a broodmare sire. He's related to Tester My Patience, who was a Victorian Group 2 winner. He's also related to an overseas champion who won close to a dozen races, I think. But all that aside, because we know it's the athlete that's important, not so much the pedigree. The pedigree may come into play if he happens to keep his manhood. But this fellow recently went through a growth spurt and he looks absolutely sensational. He's already been through the breaking in process. He's been in work. Again, for those that have looked on the website, there's footage of him galloping on a video on there. And funny enough, he was the stronger of the 2 horses, particularly over the last 200 metres when he finally put it together. And that horse he was galloping with is Sebring Express, who we just discussed. So he could be a pretty smart one, this fellow. We know how good Sebring is as a stallion. Obviously, we've had a lot of luck with the Sebrings. And is just looking like a 2-year-old who could line up in a 3-year-old race and not look out of place. He's looking absolutely sensational, big and strong, typical sprinter miler, and very reminiscent of Dissident. I don't know if you remember Dissident, but like this fella, he was actually a dark Sebring, very much the same makeup as this fellow. So he is definitely the one for me this month. He'll be coming in a work soon. And I believe that he would be the one you want to keep your eye on in the short term anyway. So just a couple of quick messages to finish off. Firstly, we do have an open day organised. It's on Sunday, the 27th of November at Gary Portelli's Manning Street, Warwick Farm Stables. It's a 10 a.m. start. For those that have been to our open days, you know that it's a lovely, relaxed day. With parade horses that are in work. You're welcome to bring your friends, your family, anyone you like. Take some pictures with your horse if they're in the stable. It's always a great day out. There'll be food and drink available. Kids can come and pat the horses. You won't find a better way to spend your Sunday. So that's Sunday, the 27th of November at Warwick Farm Stables, Gary's Warwick Farm Stables, 10 a.m. start. Goes for about 2.5 hours. And it's a lovely way to spend your day. Secondly, I did note we had an in-house promotion coming up last month. Now that's just about ready to go. This is also by Sebring, just as the first in-house promotion was. And as that was, there will be no profit margin. It will be simply cost price sent out to you owners. This fellow needed some time, so we gave him the time. We broke him in, we gelded him, we pre-trained him. He's ready to go. All the risk and everything that needed to be done has been done. So he's just ready to rock. And there is no way you are going to find a Sebring as nice as this. 16 hands, looks exactly like his father, walks like a horse that's done it all before, for the price range he's being sold at or will be sold at. And shares are looking to be around the $3,500 mark, a 5% share. So where you're going to find a horse that has done all the work and is ready to go and is still a baby, I'm not sure, particularly by Sebring. The mare Princess Gemma won 7 races, so he's got a nice little page, and as a type he's just an absolute beauty. As I said, he's in the image of his father. So I'll send those details out to you when they're available. And if you're interested, by all means, drop me an email, give me a call, and we can put a share away for you. That's all we've got time for this month. Thanks very much for watching. The views continue to go up every month, so it's good to see this is being well received. And I shall see you in December.